What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Welcome back to the Unified Scale Auto Content Creators of YouTube's group build, where we're all in the middle of our Revell 1968 Dodge Dart being built Pro Street style. And in the last video, I talked about and hit on the showed y'all how I like to mark my hoods off as far as to get ready for the for a big old blower to come up out of there, just like that one right there. So we showed y'all how I like to mark them off on the sides with the masking tape. I've already made some cuts down through here, but I'm going to show y'all a couple of different ways that you can open this hood up. And it's kind of, some of them are kind of orthodox, some of them are not orthodox, kind of like hacking it up. What I sometimes I've done this before in some applications where I just drill a series of holes, and as you can see right here, I've already went down this one side, and I've also just kind of took and this is kind of the unorthodox, and some people kind of squeamish about using a big old Ziz wheel just like this on a hood, but I left the tape as far as for reference. I don't want to get too far over that. And what I do is I put this thing on about, I don't know, it cranks up to about 1500 or 15,000 or whatever this thing goes to. But I usually put it on number 10 when I'm cutting this. And what I'll do right there is I've already made a cut down through there with that, just like that, as you can see. And then I will take, and I talked about in the earlier video about this, and if you see that boo-boo right there, no, that ain't what I did with this. I did it on, I got that doing something the other night when I was using a big razor knife. But anywho, yes, I do get cut every now and then. But what I did was once I opened that up right there, and you can see the serrated edge of this, these real nice, these are actually X-Acto blades. I took this and just went down through there, opened that up all the way down to the bottom. Now it's kind of hard to get down in that spot right there where I'm going to have to cut. So that's where these holes kind of come in. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of, I'm going to show y'all and have a little fun with this. Show y'all that it's easy. Actually, this is a little bit easier. I just drilled a series of holes down through here, and really you'll just take in the very end. You're not going all the way up to the edge of the tape. You're just going out that way, you know, to the edge, to the side itself. You're not wanting to actually go up to it, because you're going to clean this up with either a file or a one of these sanding sticks. So I will get out, I'll sling the drill bit over there, and let's go ahead and just drill another, finish out this back side down through here. In the drilling part, and we'll show y'all how much easier it is. And y'all be the, you know, y'all play the devil's advocate for me, you know, whether or not if y'all think this is easier, or if you're not as squeamish and want to try to cut that thing out as fast as you can with a Dremel, let me know. I've done it both ways, but it is not for the it is not for the weak-hearted. I can grant you that. Let's drill a couple of more of these, and we're almost there, except for down here toward the pulley part. I'd rather be inside, you know, away from that tape line more, due to the fact that I can clean that up with a knife, with an X-Acto blade, and do a lot cleaner job cleaning that up with one of these 100, I think these are 100 grit sandpaper sticks that I've got right here. So not putting a lot of pressure in on this. Let the drill bit. That's something my dad often told me was, don't when you're drilling stuff, whether it's plastic or whether it's wood or whether it's steel for all that matters. My dad was a machinist, and he always said, it doesn't take a lot of pressure, just enough to keep it lined up, and then let the drill do the drilling. That's what it's there for. And this is still true to this day, even in the styrene. And we're almost around. There we go. All right, got a bunch of, looks like this thing got shot with a shotgun, but we're almost ready to take a, you can kind of, sometimes you can just take this, finish it out, and that's where I'm gonna leave that. Or if you wanted to, I've got a chisel point right here, which is another. Let me get something to put up under this thing while I do that. Sorry if the hand's in the way, but it'll just be temporary. And if you see what I'm doing right there, I'm just really just taking this chisel point X-Acto blade, and we're just opening things up. You could possibly do it either. You can do it too also with this with the number 11, just like that right there. Which really but you just need to be careful. You don't want to end up with a boo-boo like I do. I just said how I did this. I was actually taking a chisel point and doing some shaving of an edge the other day, and I mean it laid into me, and it quickly let me know who was boss too. But now we've got everything. Looks like it's going to break out here just in a minute. See if we can take her. Yeah, see now, see how that's starting to open up right there. And this should just possibly, I should just be able to break. Let me see if I can run. Let me see if I can stab myself with this X-Acto blade. That'd be a first. Me stabbing my finger real deep with a. Let me just go ahead. I may just try to drill. There we go. Yep. Got that drilled out right there. So now we should just be able to just take the rest of this, and it'll break right out just like that. Now we're starting to get an opening similar to what I'm looking for. We can start taking and kind of cleaning up these edges right here, just like that. And that should be, I like using that little thin one. I like using the great big one. If you're going to stab yourself with a bigger knife. But I feel like I can get a better grip on it like that. Which now we're starting to clean those raw edges up, as you can tell. Okay. Looking good so far. We're going to clean a little bit more of this edge up as we get down in here, like that. And I believe that's going to get that one right there. Now it's just going to be pretty much, well, we just have to clean this up with the number, I think this is number, yeah, this is 100 grit sanding stick, which you can, I may get me a new one out right here, but you can take, that's why I leave the tape just like where it's at. That way I know I'm getting up to the approach of where I need to stop and everything will be smooth. And then we flip it around right there. We can do that. Can do that side some. We can do this side some. And then we can get that right in there. Another thing that once I get all the edges sanded down to the tape line, I like to take a round, one of my round files, if I can find it. I know it's around here somewhere. Well, have I lost it? Must have. I don't know where it's at. I got a round file around here somewhere, but it's one of these styles right here that's rounded off on the edge, and I can go down through there, and I can round those corners out, opposed to it being a kind of a square, real square edge to it. I'd be darned. What have I done with that? I know I got one. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Knew I had it, but we want to. If you want to start kind of rounding that edge off, and then just kind of blending that edge, like start rounding that corner out, and that corner, that corner, that corner, and that corner. Then you can start blending the. Then you can start blending that final edge down through there, and then as it starts squaring back out again, just do that, and then you'll get that real nice rounded edge there. But hope that really debunks a lot of the mystery about opening one of these blowers up. And you'll probably say, Pappy, does it fit? Well, so far it's starting to fit. We're going to have to open probably this edge up right here in the corner a lot more. But once I get it all sanded in, darn right that thing will fit. So, all right, folks, I hope this has helped out. And if you got any comments or if you got any questions, drop them down below. I'll be glad to answer them. As I always say, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.